What's going on, everyone? Reginald Woody here, and today I want to talk about Coinbase. So let's first define Coinbase. Coinbase is an online wallet that allows you to buy, sell, and store Bitcoin as well as Ether, which is an altcoin. So my talking points for today will be as follows. First, we will discuss the dashboard. That's what you see now. We will cover buying and selling Bitcoin. We will cover sending Bitcoin to other people and businesses, as well as receiving Bitcoin from other people and businesses. We will cover accounts and how to locate your Bitcoin address. This is very important because this is how you will receive your Bitcoin. We will discuss tools where you may set up recurring transactions. We'll take a look at the history where you can see a running list of transactions like your buys and your sells. And finally, we will cover settings where you can update your personal information. So let's first start with the dashboard. So the current price of Bitcoin is currently 771.29, which is doing great. And here's the dollar value that I have in my Coinbase, and that equates to 0.003 Bitcoin. If we scroll down below, here's a recent activity listing of all the transactions that have occurred in my Coinbase account. And over to the right, if you want to download Coinbase to your mobile device, you can just click on this link here, and that will get you all squared away. So let's take a look at buying and selling Bitcoin. So the first thing you'll want to do before you actually buy Bitcoin, if you haven't done so already, is add a new payment method. So I'm just going to click on Add New, and we'll click on Add Payment Method here. So you have three options here, guys. You have PayPal, you have your bank account, and you have your credit/debit card. So I already have my bank account set up, and just to let you guys know, there is a delay in time. It's like usually a 4 to 5 day wait if you want to use your bank account. Your credit/debit card is the fastest way. I will be setting that up really soon here, but here's the thing. If you want to use your credit/debit card, you have to take a picture of your photo ID using your webcam, and my webcam is not working currently. So as soon as I get that going and all squared away, I'll set up my credit/debit card. Alright, so let's exit out of here. Let's go back to buy sell. Okay, so we already have Bitcoin selected, and we're going to use my bank account. So let's say if you want to, I don't know, buy 50 bucks worth of Bitcoin. So a really nice feature here, it converts it to that 50 bucks to Bitcoin. Okay, so if you're satisfied with that, you go ahead and click on the buy Bitcoin. Okay, and as you can see here, it gives you a quick confirmation before you actually click on confirm buy. And this is the fee that will be associated with that transaction. So I'm not going to actually do it now, just wanted to let you guys see this for training purposes. So I'll cancel the transaction, and we'll go to sell. Now selling works very similar to buying. You would obviously need some Bitcoin in your Coinbase account in order to actually sell Bitcoin. So I will have it go to my bank account. You have the option to have it go to your USD wallet, which is stored here on Coinbase, or you can add new methods, and the new methods are PayPal, bank account again, and or your credit/debit card. Okay, so I currently have $1.99 worth of Bitcoin in this wallet, so I could probably sell, I don't know, maybe $1.50. And if I'm satisfied with that, I click on sell Bitcoin, and again, it will allow you to confirm. If you're okay with everything, just click on confirm sell, and it will execute the transaction. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel this transaction. Okay, so that's pretty much it for buying and selling Bitcoin. Excellent. So here's how we send Bitcoin to someone. Just click on send request and we will need their Bitcoin address. If you guys are unfamiliar with how Bitcoin addresses look, I'm just gonna give you an example. I'm gonna click on accounts here and I will access my Bitcoin address. It's this really long number here. I'm just gonna copy it for training purposes because we'll need it later. If you have a mobile device, you can use your mobile device to access this QRC code and you can get your address that way as well. Okay, so let's go back to send request and I will paste in my Bitcoin address. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be sending Bitcoin to myself, so this is just for training purposes. Whomever you're going to be sending Bitcoin to will provide you with their Bitcoin address. Okay, next thing we'll want to do is to enter the Bitcoin amount that we want to send. Now, here's a site that I always use. It's a simple Bitcoin converter. It's preev.com. That's preev.com. And it's really it's a really neat tool and quite useful. So let's say if we want to send $15 worth of Bitcoin, it converts it for us right there. So let's go ahead and copy that and head back over to Coinbase and we'll paste in that amount there. If you want to type in a message, you can type in some notes there and you'll click on send funds. Well, obviously because I'm sending it to myself, it's not allowing that. But when you click on send funds, it will give you a pop-up to allow you to confirm the transaction before you actually execute it. So let's move on to accounts. Okay, so this is how you get your Bitcoin address. You just simply click on get Bitcoin address and here's your Bitcoin address, that long number. If you have a mobile device, you can take a picture of this and the QRC code, and you can actually get your Bitcoin address that way as well. So this is the BTC wallet, and again, that's the amount that's in the BTC wallet. If you're into Ether, this is your Ether wallet, and this is your USD wallet. I'm not really into Ether too much. I primarily focus on Bitcoin, so I don't know. I may look into Ether in the future. Okay, so let's take a look at tools. Okay, so these are all of your Bitcoin addresses, and just to let you know, your Bitcoin addresses will change from time to time. And these are all of mine here. Just to let you know, you can use any one of these addresses dating back like 2 or 3 months, and if you were to give it to someone else if they wanted to send you some Bitcoin, they would work. So you can use any one of these addresses that are listed here. If you want to create a new address, you simply click on create new address, and voila, there's your new address. Okay, so let's take a look at recurring transactions. Okay, I don't have any recurring transactions set up, but if you wanted to create new recurring transactions, you have that option. So let's say if you wanted to buy Bitcoin, let's say, I don't know, on a monthly basis, hourly, daily, weekly, whatever you want, you can set that up right here. If you wanted to sell Bitcoin, same thing applies. If you want to send it, same thing. So this form is pretty, it's pretty basic. If you wanted to exercise that option. Okay, so reports. I don't have any reports. If you wanted to create a new report, you click on new report there. And here's the history. Here's all the buys and the sells that are associated with my account. I have another account that I use, not Coinbase, but a different wallet actually. Actually, I have a couple wallets to be honest. So yeah, this is how your transaction history would look. Okay, so let's move on to settings. Oh, by the way, you can download your history by clicking this link. So let's look at settings. Okay, so here's your profile. You can change your picture if you'd like. You can change your password. You can set up two-factor authorization, which we will cover shortly. So I'm going to click on Preferences. And this is all of your email notifications. You can set that to whatever you fancy. So let's click on Security, which is very important. So guys, you really want to enable two-factor authorization on your Coinbase. And just to explain what two-factor authorization is, two-factor authorization basically will send a code to your mobile device, and you will have to enter that code into Coinbase in order to access your Coinbase account. So the reason that this is very important is because it prevents hackers from hacking your Coinbase account. So if you've accumulated lots of Bitcoin, you definitely want to protect your Bitcoin. So I've already enabled my two-factor authorization for this Coinbase account, and I've also enabled two-factor authorization on my Gmail account. So you never can be too safe. You know, it's a general best practice to do this. You know, I've heard, excuse me, I've heard horror stories where, you know, people have had their Bitcoin stolen and they didn't have their two-factor authorization set up. So, yeah, just be safe out there, guys. And, you know, this doesn't take very long to set up. It's very user-friendly. Just click on Verify Phone and it'll walk you through the steps. So I strongly advise that you guys do that. Okay, so payment methods. I think we already discussed this before. You can add different payment methods here. These are your options. API access. I've never really actually set up API access. Maybe I will in the future. I don't know. So yeah, if you want to do that, the options there. Another thing I want to take a look at is inviting friends. So this is your referral link here, and you can actually offer this online wallet to your friends. Whenever they buy $100 worth of Bitcoin or more, you'll get $10 of free Bitcoin, and they will as well. So I mean, it's not going to make you rich, but you know, it's a bit of an incentive. And the reason that I encourage people to use Coinbase is because I really love this online wallet. I use it a lot, and you know, I've had great results with reaching out to customer service. They're very responsive. So I really love this online wallet, and I urge you guys to you know, give it a try. I've put the referral link in the description below, so give it a good old clicky if you want to go ahead and get started. And as a side note, you know, not only is it a good thing that you guys get started with Coinbase, but with Bitcoin in general, because this really is an excellent technology, and it really does have potential to increase in value. And you know, some experts even predict that one Bitcoin will be worth more than $10,000 in the next 3 years. So I don't know. I mean, if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. So yeah, that will end this tutorial, and I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave it in the comments. And again, I left my referral link in the description below, so be sure to click on that link and take some action, guys. So I will talk with you guys soon. Have a great day.